Okay guys, welcome back to the September 1st of What's Hot and What's Not. What's going on this week is we're finally got into one of my favorite months for salmon fishing, September and October. We've had a lot of hot weather. We're going to have some really hot weather a little bit later on this week. So water temperature is still key. You know, it's 70 degrees where I'm out here right now on the Feather River. It was 70.6 where I was on up there by Ord Bend Tuesday. Although last year when we started off up there, it was also 70 point something degrees. So it's not that far off up there. As long as there's hot weather coming in, doesn't really hurt it. Now I remember last year I looked back at my charts and I started booking clients and catching fish up there at Ord Bend on Labor Day weekend, which is coming up just ahead of us. But this year we may be a little bit behind because I also look back on the moon phases. Anybody knows me knows that I run a lot of my salmon fishing around the moon phase, and full moon in August wasn't until the 22nd of August. This year it was the 11th of August. So I think what's happening to us is it was too early in the month in August. A lot of fish weren't ready to come in yet. Last year when it was on the 22nd, it was closer to like an early September full moon. So it may be a little slow between now and the full moon that's going to be on the 10th of September. So looking forward to some salmon fishing really taking off between now and then. Starting to pick up a few here and there. I hear, you know, a couple here, a couple there, all over the place. So it is getting a little bit better. So, you know, I suggest just go out there and try it and sit on your spots or troll or whatever you like to do. And just keep at it, and it's just right around the corner. Now for the lakes, I would say Bullards Bar is fishing okay. You know, the fish are turning. You can still get limits up there pretty easy. A lot of the fish are getting a little bit dark. The bigger ones that are like 13, 14 inches, they're starting to turn a little bit. So if you don't mind that, the meat's still good. If you don't mind that, then that's okay. You can usually catch those around the confluence of where the Yuba River comes in and where the goes back to the Dark Day and goes back to the dam, where you kind of got that intersection there. So, but I would go up in the arm. If you look up in the arm when you first get there, you'll see about a half a mile up. There's a big point on your left that comes out. You want to get around behind that point and start in there. That's where I was getting them last year. So I would say that'd be your best place to fish. Now, if you don't want those fish, I would suggest you go up and try by the dam, or maybe way in the back past Dark Day, back in there, up towards Willow Creek. You get smaller fish, but you're gonna get a lot fresher fish. Berryessa, it's fishing okay still. You know, the fish are down deep. You know, maybe 90, 100, 110 feet. You want to tap the bottom with your weight if you can, and that's where you're gonna pick up most. You're going to get some trout, but you're also going to get some kokanee, and some nice kokanee. I've heard of some, you know, about 18 inches up there. And also I was up at Folsom for the first time a couple weeks ago. You know, it seems to be the same report as what I found out when I was there. You know, between Brown's Ravine and the dam, you go out towards the center of the lake and you'll use your GPS and you'll find the creek bottom, and go along there and just parallel it, and there's going to be a lot of trees, a lot of Christmas trees, but they'll be right up to the edge, and you'll see a drop off, and you want to just kind of fish right on that drop off, so you're almost, you know, alongside the trees, and you can pick up fish in there. We got some nice trout. We were there. We were trying for kings. I think maybe the kings were a little bit deeper, but we got the trout at 90 feet. Oroville, it's still a bust. You know, it's bad management up there. There's not hardly any fish in there. They keep dumping them in the springtime, and then everything else eats them. So you know, there's just not very many fish in there. Now I hear the reason is they have a UV treatment for disease and stuff in the summertime, and it broke back in 2019. Well, they never bothered to fix it. They just started dumping them in the springtime. So this is what we got. You know, it's just bad management all the way around. Now I hear they dump some in, instead of dumping them all at the ramp, they dump some in, you know, put them in containers, went out in the center of the lake in deep water and dumped them in. I don't know if that's going to help. Just have to wait and see till next year. So Okay, gang, that's probably about it for this week, and I would appeal to you guys to please subscribe and hit the little bell, and you'll get notifications of this report and my videos when they come out. So please do that, and we'll see you next week. Good fishing.